Why does the returner's partner in doubles start on the service line? And if you're saying it's because it makes it easier for them to call the ball in or out on the serve, it's not true. And in this video, I'm going to explain it. And I'm going to unlock for you the ability to play both great offense and defense at the net. The chances of your opponents doing this perfectly against you is pretty low. I've been watching a lot of recreational doubles for the last 25 years. So if you can do this properly, you have a big advantage in your next doubles match. So here's how it works. Typically, in a one-up, one-back versus one-up, one-back situation, which is the most common way doubles is played, the baseliners hit cross-court to each other. This is the basic strategy that the baseliners are trying to avoid the net person, because you can't just give it right to the net person, they put it away. And everyone knows that. So typically the ball is hit cross-court. Well, when you're at the net, you don't want to just stand there and watch the ball go by you. You want to move accordingly. And here's how you think of it. You want to think of the ball as a magnet, and I just happen to have that. The ball is a magnet, and the net players move toward that magnet or get pulled in by that magnet. So if the serve comes in and the return is hit back to the server, the returner's partner moves forward and the server's partner then moves back. Now, I know if it was truly a magnet and getting pulled toward the magnet, they would move this way, but they're not going to. They're just going to move to the service line. It's not a perfect analogy, all right? So then the ball goes cross-court back to the returner. Guess what? They move again. The net players should be moving as if the ball is a magnet or the ball has gravity and they're getting sucked in, right? Now, there's more to the story, obviously. You don't want to just make that move and not really accomplish anything. When you're going forward, because the baseliner on the other side of the court has the ball, you're doing so to cause problems, to cut off angle. And if the ball happens to come to you, you are there to then be aggressive and do something with that ball. The main strategy, the main aiming strategy in doubles is that you should hit to the opponent who's standing where you're standing. It's a blanket statement that's right about 8 times out of 10. So if you follow that 100% of the time, you'll be right 80% of the time. And the idea is if you're at the net, you want to pick on the net person because the net person doesn't have enough time. Now, I know you just said, wait, why wouldn't he just hit through the middle? Well, it's too close to the baseliner. The baseliner gets it, and then the baseliner puts it away. So doubles isn't about keeping the ball away from your opponents. It's about hitting to the correct opponent. Because in doubles, they've doubled the number of people on the court compared to singles, but they haven't doubled the size of the court. So it's you spend more time hitting the ball to people than away from people. So you want to know who the correct person is, who you should be aiming toward. So when you come to the net, you pick on the opposing net person. Well, because they moved back, they now have time to react. And they might just get the ball back to the returner. Well, now we got to reset. Remember, the ball is a magnet. So then this player moves back. This person moves forward. The ball is hit cross court again. Let's say this person moves up, but this person forgets to move back, which is typically what happens. And chances are if you play at a tennis club or you play at a local league or you play in a doubles, USTA or whatever league, chances are this is what your opponents do. The ball goes behind them back to their baseliner and they stay close to the net. That leaves a huge area in the middle to pick on. And it also means if the ball comes anywhere near you, even if you have to go and get it and you cut it off at an angle when you do so, that person has no time to react and you put the ball away easily. What you wouldn't want to do is hit it back to the baseliner because they have more time to react. It's like dodgeball. I'm 43, so I played dodgeball as a kid in gym class and physical education class, and we would have those balls. And when you try to throw the ball at the other kid, if you hit him, you knocked him out. You would aim for the kid closest to you. You wouldn't aim to someone like all the way across the gym. They'd have too much time to react. So when you're at the net, you want to pick on the person who has less time to react. You're not trying to hurt them. You can hit the ball at their feet. You're not trying to injure anyone. You just hit it at their feet. They have no chance, and you're going to win the point. Pros do it all the time. So then we go back to that original question. Why does the returner's partner start on the line? Right? Why is it that this person's on the line and this person's in the middle of the box? If the ball is here, wouldn't they be up? Remember, the ball's a magnet, right, Ryan? Well, it's because the rules of tennis state that only this player can hit the ball. So the serve we know is going to this player. So these two people can be already set into position that the ball is going to be hit by this person. Then if it's hit cross court, they make this move. So let's just watch this point, right? They're making the move. And yes, if you think doubles is about standing still and you don't get a workout, it means you're not doing this, because this is one heck of a workout. Then you go forward. You might see the ball go like this. This person moves. They try to put their racket up, but they can't quite reach it. So this person should stay to make sure it gets past this person. Then once it gets past, then they're free to come forward. This person moves back. We'll keep going here. We'll see who wins this point. I am in control of that, aren't I? It's not really a question here. Then the ball gets accidentally hit near the server's partner, and she puts it away, nailing it at the returner's partner, who has no time to react. When you're at the net, your job is not to stand in one spot. It's not like where you start is where you should stay. You should move based on the ball. If the ball goes behind you, move back. If the ball goes behind you, move back, in case your partner hits it somewhere near the server's partner and they crush it at you. In fact, if they hit a lob and they're going to hit an overhead, you could even move back even more to give yourself even more time to react. But you don't want to be the type of person who just stands still and doesn't move, and you're not really helping your team out by playing either defense or offense. You move forward and back, you're going to play the best defense and offense you ever had. All right, really quick here. If you are looking for a huge advantage over your doubles opponents, if you're looking for the exact strategies that the pros use to win grand slams in their doubles events, then you got to pick up the Fuzzy Yellow Balls Doubles Playbook. Almost 100 pages of strategies you can use, whether you like to serve and volley, whether you like to serve and stay back and then come forward late and have like a delayed approach, whether you like to stay back, add side, do side, the type of passing shots that you have in doubles. This book is absolutely going to help you win your next tennis league. You can grab my link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play against, practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you, who's going to be able to help you win more doubles matches, then use my link for Play Your Court. And it's playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Remember, the ball is a magnet. The reason you're starting on the service line as the returner's partner is you're hoping that the ball is hit back cross court to the server. When they do, quickly move forward. If this person stays in the middle of the box, that's even better for you. But even if they move back to the service line, which they won't, they're going to stay up, unless they've watched this video. When the ball comes anywhere near you, you crush it at their feet, you hit it hard, and you will win the point. If they do happen to, the server gets it back to your partner, then you move back and it resets. Move forward and back when you're at the net as if the ball is a magnet, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.